just got in from California. And there's, oh man, oh, who is that? Daniel.
So you three are first cousins.
And there's Jennifer. Trail.
Brothers. A lot of people say that.
Jennifer. Chad and Shane.
Skylar, how the heck are ya? They don't. Get Lindy.
Stayed away from that. Spinny.
Get me.
Outreach. Do you know any outreaches?
Mom, you know that kid? The kid that played on that played center?
He goes to Lehigh. He's a Lehigh swamp rat.
Why do you go to Lehigh?
Oh, it's too crowded.
Lindy.
It's an American work on the rich.
Good job.
You like American
Mom,
Park?
get me on the camera.
Huh?
You like American Park?
Oh, she wants some more pop, Patty?
You don't like being considered one of the rich kids?
You like a better shorter.
No, because we're poor rich kids. Like longer, so I just couldn't tell you.
Yeah, got all kinds of
Skylar, come here. I'll get you out of the window.
Poor
Come here.
rich kids.
Where
Do you want out?
Summit?
Look at your mommy.
You're my favorite.
You have to call it Cowboy wrestling camp.
And you go to, where do you go?
Give me a big hug.
Gosh, he says, I think that horse is about seeing his best days. He says, I got one over here in the trail. I'd like to trade you for him. He's a nice horse, and I think you'll get along a lot better with him if you took him on that buggy and get around to a little more houses. The old guy and I guess they hooked the one up that Grandpa traded him, and they lived at the top of that dugway, and when they got the new horse hooked up and started down that dugway, Grandpa let a hoop out of him, and that old horse pricked up his ears and started to run, and he ran down that dugway and just scattered those pots and pans all the way to the top of that giant dugway to the end. Grandpa was standing up there laughing. After he got to the bottom, he went down and helped the old guy get his horse straightened up and banked up, and they gathered up the pots and pans and sent him on his way. But old Don Gines told me that story when we was down the state 4 or 5 years ago. He never laughed and tell about that.
Well, I can verify that because Aunt Sally told me the same story.
You remember it, just bear with me. It's called the Cowboy Prank. In the Cowboy West, all pranks are fair, and some could only happen there. This prank that I'm about to share, it's not so nice, but extremely rare. It was told to me by a real old salt with descriptive language to a fault. So I will try to reword the deed to a language that most adults can read. It was late in the fall some years ago, when working cows in the cold and snow. They took a break, it seems as how, for reasons not important now. His cowboy in insulated coverall slipped away to answer nature's call. He got paper from the vaccine kit, but had not the appropriate place to sit. So he departed from the cowboy crew to do the thing that he had to do. Around the corner in a spot remote, he removed his mitts and parka coat. Another cowboy also left the troop, with either a shovel or a scoop, and went around the corner a different way, and oh, what a terrible thing he did that day. With the timing by which a cowboy is trained, he extended the shovel when the others strained, and departed quickly without a word, and stole forever his partner's turn. Now the first was trained since he was one, to turn and admire the thing he'd done. When he turned, all that remained was a scrap of paper duly stained. He knew it wasn't his imagination, he knew he'd had the right sensation. Could the thing that he'd turned to admire have fallen inside his winter attire? While his exposure was getting very cold, he examined each and every fold, concerned by leaps and bounds of trees as he searched for the thing he just released. Not always until this very day, sad to say that it just got up and walked away. The nastiest prank of which I've heard was the stealing of that cowboy's turd.
Grandpa don't know it.
No, you're just singing the thing. Okay, keep my hand. Hank got so high, he marked up a stick and she made him cry.
And now he's a big boy and his mom can't do it. Linda takes the frying pan and goes right to it.
Never got pink either.
Oh, Renee, do you guys remember the time we had those little play cigarettes? And your mom and my mom come in the bedroom and there were these little candy ones. Come in and busted them all up. Oh, those were great.
Full line.
Boy, come on. I lost him.
You gotta keep it going.
I got a little limerick here that I can tell you. Heard that one about Billy Rose and Sally Rand, haven't you?
No, I heard that one.
Billy Rose and Sally Rand. Said Billy Rose to Sally Rand, do a dance without your fan. Sally danced without her fan. Billy Rose and Sally Rand.
I like that when Boyd spurs hanging on the wall. What was the end of that? Spurs hanging on.
Silver spurs, silver bells and golden spurs.
Yeah, you say that one?
That's a pretty serious one. I don't know.
Watch chain hung a dozen bells of the finest silver. They seem to jingle merrily to a tune that's all. Each man
Kayla.
The boys had finished a round of drinks from the door flying wide, and a man walked in with a reckless grin and a funny cat-like stride. On his dusty boots were golden spurs. His face was golden brown. And above each hip was a well-matched grip.
Kayla, we're on tape.
In a voice that was deathly quiet, he said, "I've come to waste some shells. On the man, they say, whose draw is quick, the chain of silver bells. Dozen bells for a dozen men buried somewhere on the plain. It's my intent to beat you, Glenn. I've come for the dandy's chain." The dandy watched with narrowed eyes. His vest was buttoned tight. But above each knee a gun swung free, but the bells were hid from sight. So it's the dandy's bells on which your heart is set. That's a fancy pair of boots you wear. Would you care to make a bet? Silver bells for the golden spurs. But I'll tell you from the start, you'll lose the bet, and all you'll get is a bullet through the heart. The stranger grinned his reckless grin, and he said if the dandy tries, they'll find him dead with a chunk of lead placed neat between the eyes. And the stranger unbuttoned his golden spurs and he flung them along the bar. He said, "I'm calling a hand of Dandy Rand, so come out wherever you are." Slowly the dandy's hand went down and he unbuttoned his lapels. There at rest on checkered vest, that chain of silver bells. The stranger watched in silence. The time had passed for talk. He hadn't drawed, but his hands were clawed like the feet of a diving hawk. And suddenly the dandy's hand went down. He went for his right-hand gun. And no one saw it.
Stop. We gotta tell you a little story about why me and Joel did this in the first place.
You guys are in the smoke.
Bennett Josie wanted us to do a talent thing at this high school. So when we were seniors, weren't we? And he said, "You two, you got to come up with some kind of a talent." So we told him we'd sing this song 10 years ago, and he says, I love that song. It's a real touchy song." Well, me and Joel got up there and sang it. By the time we were through, the whole gym was laughing, and Bennett was about to kill us both. We demolished it.
Like Roseanne with the Stars Make the Planet.
So anyway, if we can I don't know, I can't remember. Long, what is it, the long black veil?
Yeah,
it's
long black veil.
called the long black veil.
You ready?
10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed beneath the town hall light. There was few at the scene, but they both agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave.
I've seen hygiene up here at the reunion. Heck, you're not supposed to take a bath for 4 days when you get up here.
He went down and took a bath just today.
Oh, he's being Mr. Clean, huh? Now, are you the one that's the racetrack driver here?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh.
Yep.
This is the
Boxer.
world champion up here. And this is your name Jordan? Jordan.
Gloves? Did you buy?
Knocked soup out of my grandson. That's what he said this morning anyway. Said old Coy, he said he wasn't putting on the gloves with him no more. Now, I forgot your name. Shanna. And Devin? Oh, you're Devin.
Where's the mom's four-wheeler at, Dev? Or
Tara. Hello. Now, is this Caitlin and Cal?
3830 Central only on Nick.
What side of Super Soaker are you on?
The giving side or the getting side? If you've got Super Soaker CPS on your side, you've got
massive streams.
You've got
huge tanks.
With CPS 4100, you've got
4 turrets.
When we were seniors, weren't we? And he said, you two got to come up with some kind of a talent. So we told him we'd sing this song 10 years ago, and he says, I love that song. It's a real touching song. Well, me and Joel got up there and sang it. By the time we were through, the whole gym was laughing, and Bennett was about to kill us both. Because we demolished it.
Like Roseanne with the stars making planet.
So anyway, if we can, I don't know, I can't remember. Long, what is it, the long black veil?
Yeah, long black veil.
It's called the long black veil.
You ready?
10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed beneath the town hall light. There was few at the scene, but they both agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Okay.